Now that I've got your attention, I was thinking about doing it like a real long video, but sometimes my long videos go a little bit too long, and then my buddies say after a little while, you know what, that was getting to be a little bit too long. So I just thought I'd do a long video, but I'll make it that into over like 3 minutes or so. Just only enough to show you what I do. What platforms I've used and what I'm doing right now. Of course, the one that's really made a huge move for me. It's very expensive, it's like $100 a month if you want the premium product, and that is that of Season X. This is where I found that of GameStop, GME, and I bought it at like $3. I went to 25. I thought, oh, that was pretty good, and I sold it. And then, like a month later, it went to like $450, which absolutely totally blow me away and kind of ticked you off a little bit. But Season X is very expensive, fantastic tool, really really good tool, love it. And then of course I started trading that of 2023 with that of Finviz, and I also did some commodity markets too. Copper was huge factor, and of course just catching the little stocks on steroids that go up like 1,000% plus in one day. You put some money at the bottom and you trade that up. Holy Toledo's! It's just crazy stuff. And I was doing that on that of the 1 minute time frame back in 2023. Extremely high volume trades on the 1 minute time frame. Of course, I'm gonna have a little peek at where um, orange juice. I traded that 2022, 23, and look at that. Wow. You can see where it's been, right? It's very, very, very top. It fell off the face of the earth, and it is at the very bottom. And I'm really surprised with hurricanes and freezing that has not yet come up that this hasn't gone up anymore. I haven't really followed it or anything, but that's just to give me an idea where it was. And of course, there is that of the metals and copper. Where's copper? Copper. Right here. Holy cow. I started this in that of 2023. And as you can see, 2024, I think I missed the boat, but I did extremely well with it. And it just looks like it's going up and down like a yo-yo. That's a little crazy. Anyway, that is with the 1 minute time frame on that of Finviz. I'll go right back to the home thing here. That's Finviz. That is my 1 minute trades I did with that of high volume stocks on the 1 minute time frame. And of course, there is that of TradingView. I used TradingView from like 2021, 22, and part 23 too. Very good program. It's gotten a little expensive in the last little while. Very expensive, I hear, for the platform. It does a really good job. And of course, there's Monument Traders Alliance. This is where I practically got Monument Traders Alliance right there. Your Trader of the Day on YouTube. Check those guys all out. That's awesome stuff. I just can't say enough about these guys. Really, I really can't. These guys are the real deal. Very expensive. Very, very, very expensive. But if you want to learn how to trade like a pro, I was with these guys for 2 years. Unbelievable. Yeah, very, very good. And of course, there's VectorVest. This is where I started off in that 2020 using VectorVest. And again, once more, very, very expensive. And Market Club. For another one that is really good with that, penny stocks. I did lots of penny stocks back in 2020, 21, and then 23. And again, once more, that's very expensive, but it's a very, very good platform. And then there's the Lux Algo. I did the combination both Lux Algo and TradingView. And yeah, that's another good one. Really, really, really good. And of course, as you can see, I still have all my indicators on my wall. All the stuff that I used to use with Lux Algo and everything. So the money lines, Elliott wave, zigzag, all that stuff. All that stuff was really, really, really awesome stuff. That still is today. And then, of course, I got all my penny stocks information from that. Of all penny stocks. This was a really, really good platform to get penny stocks from. As well as that of stocksunder1dollar.org. It's free. And of course, this is a big part of another platform. And of course, you can go down here and, go down and select everything up. From penny stocks, you name it. NASDAQ stocks under $1. That's unreal. Let's see if we can just do one thing here. I'll just do the oddball one. And of course, it'll tell you all about it, right? And I'll just have a look at the TradingView indicator with this one. And see where it is. That's pretty good. Like, you can see everything on TradingView here. Just what has happened with that one stock. Of course, just to find details of course, where I used to trade on 1 minute time frames. And of course, this is just the beginning video. I'll have way more videos coming up. It's just that I just don't want to sit here for like an hour and a half telling everything, right? I'm just showing you. But the big thing, more than anything else, is that of market conditions, knowing exactly where the market is, where it's going. That has been the absolute massive factor for me in the last couple of years. And of course, keeping track of the SQQQ and knowing exactly where that is. So with all that said,